of Simonized and Simonized cleaners bring you another flow of thrills and thrills under the direction of that master of mystery, the Hermit. Ladies and gentlemen, you can cooperate in winning the war by Simonizing your car. 6 months ago, the United States government urged motorists to protect the finish on their cars 4 times a year. One reason is that certain materials in the paintwork are also used in the making of munitions. It's up to motorists to save the finish on their present cars. The way to do it is with Simonize. Simonize keeps cars beautiful, and in addition protects and preserves the finish, making it last longer. That's mighty important in the present emergency. Simonize is acknowledged as the best defense for all finishes, whether of lacquer or enamel. Simonize withstands all conditions of climate and weather. It makes cars easier to keep clean. You save in many ways by Simonizing your car. Now, for our play and the Hermit.
The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out, sir. Turn them out. Have you heard the story of the man with white hair? Huh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
$100,000. Durham euros under. You know, I feel like I'm walking on air. There's this deep nap concrete.
Oh, man, up John nearly fell over backwards in his chair when I mentioned the price.
I hate it.
Couldn't do anything else. We've got that outfit over a barrel.
Honestly, Durham, I don't see how you do it.
Oh, force of habit, Carson. I've been dealing in finance since I was 12 years old.
You know, this has been the most profitable evening I've ever spent in my life.
What we put over tonight will be small change compared to a couple of...
Good. I do not know by your clothes, even if you wasn't right, I could tell. Tonight you're very good luck. You make very much money.
Say the woman's all right. Better go on.
No, I haven't got time to stand here and be
money. You get it because you know something about a very prominent man. I see a large building going up. A building with a great silver star on top.
The Durham building. Durham, this is a panic.
Yeah, it's marvelous. There's no way she could have known all that unless she'd been reading the papers.
You didn't know about the plans to put a big star on the building? You just decided on that with the architect at 7 tonight before he went over there to...
No, Carson, I'm surprised at you. Don't tell me you actually believe in this
rot. Not, but let's let her tell our fortunes just for a game.
No, as a law-abiding citizen, I refuse to stand on the sidewalk, blocking traffic, and encourage this woman to ply her illegal trade.
Okay, Durham, okay. Sorry, lady, no fortunes tonight.
Now, madam, if you will be so good as to let us by.
You don't ask me to tell you a fortune, but I do it anyway. I tell you what I see.
I'm not interested in your cheap prophecies. I'll move on before I call a policeman.
You call him. Go ahead. But I tell you something. I do not know your name. I do not know who you are. This gentleman, you call you Durham. That means nothing to me.
Madam,
when I look at you, I see evil. Must be. You are rich because you have tricked other people. You have done much evil. But your death will start doing good right soon. For you do not have long to live.
No, threats now, huh?
It is not a threat.
Now I'm expected to reach down into my jeans and pull out $1 so you can tell me about my death. Well, I just won't fall for your cheap swindle.
I do not want your money. I did not take it now. You will die within 3 days.
Oh, you frighten me now.
You hear? This is midnight. before these clocks strike midnight 3 more times, you will be dead.
Now, see here. It's dangerous to make statements like that. That could be misinterpreted for a threat, you know.
No, she's not threatening me, Carson. Come on, let's go.
You cannot escape your fate. You will die at the hands of a man with snow white hair.
Thanks for the warning, man. Let's go, Carson. I've got to look for a man with white hair. You know, Carson, things are really rolling. As soon as we finish lunch, I'm going back to the bank and sign another $60,000 deal with Phelps and Crandall. All on the strength of that little pressure we put on Upjohn last night.
Couldn't you have picked a quieter cafe than this one to eat in?
Oh, never come to a quiet restaurant when you want to talk anything over in secret. Everybody overhears you. And now if the place is noisy, the confusion of sound covers up. You know that man over there?
What man?
The fellow over at the counter eating with his hat on.
No, why?
He keeps looking over here.
Well, he's a stranger to me.
I've seen him before. I don't remember where. I caught him a couple of times out of the corner of my eye watching me. I looked toward him. He turns back to his food.
He probably thinks he's seen you somewhere, too.
What does he wear his hat clear down over his head like that for?
It does look odd.
Oh, look, Hoffman, here's what I want you to do. Go to the mayor, explain to him that we have $25,000 to help him back in office if he does right by us on that reclamation project.
You don't need to worry about the mayor. He'll play along with us all.
Well, he'd better. Well, I've got to get back to the bank. No, Carson, the lunch is on.
You all stumbled me again.
Don't see our waiter. Well, I'll just leave this on the plate. That ought to hold him.
You know, I was telling the wife about last night.
Yes? How much?
Oh, I don't mean that. I mean about the fortune teller.
Oh.
You know, she takes those things quite seriously. You know, she's quite worried that something's going to happen to you.
No, bunch of nonsense. Here, I'll hold the door.
Thanks. It's quite a bit colder out here. Hey, you know, it may rain.
Big surprise. Don't look now, Carson, but he's right behind the stool. The guy on the hat. As soon as we got up, he got off the stool, paid his check, and...
You mean he's following us?
It looks that way. Let's just see. Let's turn down 3rd Street, then double back.
Okay. He couldn't be a detective, could he?
It doesn't look like one. I know I've seen it before.
Right now, Berman, I don't like the idea of being followed.
Well, that goes for me, too. Say, that guy might be a reporter.
There's an idea.
Let's go across the street right here. Well, what happened last night, maybe the boys figured a good way to be first to the news is to assign a man. Pick what he came within inches of hitting me.
Right up his clothes. I sure thought you were a daughter.
Well, of course, that cop wouldn't see that.
He shouldn't have been crossing here anyway.
He was going too fast.
Some fool kid. The authorities shouldn't allow him.
It's nothing. It was a fellow older than I am. I got a quick glimpse of him. He's a thin-faced guy with white hair. I told you, Miss Nelson, I'm not seeing anybody this... Oh, Carson. Send him in.
Hello, Bill. So for a minute, I thought maybe I wasn't going to get in.
Shut the door.
Sure. Well, how do you feel?
See the mayor?
Yeah. He's all sick. She gave me this. 8 years old and strong for a day.
No, you know where the soda is, and get yourself a glass.
I get 2 glasses.
No, I never touch.
No, you never touch the stuff. But after that milk squeak ahead after lunch or something.
I don't want any.
Okay, all right. I was just being sociable. Yeah, the mayor will play along all right with us.
Mayor Carson. Across the street.
What?
Tuesday. Anybody you know?
Nope. Say, isn't that
same guy that tailed us after lunch?
Who's doing?
He's been down there for over an hour. Just looking up here at that window in my office. Standing there with his hat pulled way down over his head.
Why don't you ask one of your bank guards to ask the guy that he's hanging around for, or a cop?
It's all right. This way, I know where he is.
You're putting me out of order, Durham. I think I'll have it straight today anyway.
Carson, you ever think how easy it would be to kill a man?
I know. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't mean if you didn't like a man. If a man has done what you considered wrong. You could kill him quite easily.
You mean with a gun?
No, not necessarily with a gun, with anything. You could tamper with the steering apparatus of his car, and he could drop something heavy on him from a height. You could step up behind him at night on a dark street and put a knife into his heart. Right now, without exciting your suspicion, I could take a knife out of my desk drawer, toy with it, wander around the room, and then cut your throat from ear to ear.
I bet you got a whimsical mood this afternoon.
Or I could drive my car into you as you cross the street.
Say, that little business at noon really got you, didn't it? And you don't think that was intentional, do you?
Yeah, a lot of people in this town would like to see me dead. No, just a minute. I've just run from Mitchell. He knows personally every person this bank is dealing with. Well, as I was saying, a lot of people aren't any too fond of me.
Oh, well, everybody has enemies.
And I've got more than my share.
Naturally, you're prominent, wealthy, and therefore you're envied. But you're liked, too. You gave a swimming pool to the city playground.
And what I've taken from the city treasury, which got built 24 swimming pools. Yes, Mitchell, come in. Mitchell, you're acquainted with those property owners on Sutter Street, those we had to foreclose on?
Yes.
I understand that some of them felt they had been done an injustice. Is that right?
Well, as a matter of fact, most of them were displeased.
Did any of them seem to bear any animosity toward me personally? Go ahead, you can speak right up, Mitchell.
One or two seemed quite incensed. I assured them, however, that the bank was acting in accordance with its right of law.
Excellent, Mitchell. But tell me, what did they say?
Oh, remarks the effective bank officials were getting rich through taking homes away from working people.
Any of the property owners mentioned me personally?
I believe one did.
Who was it?
Mr. Harkness, I believe.
Harkness. Harkness?
Oh, he owned the house and lot at 315 Sutter until he took it over.
What's he look like, this Harkness?
Rather a tall old gentleman with deep-set blue eyes and a strong jaw.
Gray-haired, I suppose?
Well, no. As a matter of fact, his hair is white. Snow white.
Poor old fellow. Well, of course, the bank acted entirely within its rights, but I hate to see an old person lose all they have, even through inefficient management on their own part. I'll tell you what, Mitchell. Call up this Harkness. Tell him I'm sending him my own personal check for the money he had already paid in. $500, wasn't it?
$620.
$620, then. Attend to that right away, Mitchell.
Yes.
And Mitchell, the story will no doubt get around after Harkness gets the check. Might see that the papers get the state of it now.
Do you honestly think Harkness?
Perhaps so, perhaps not. But $620 is cheap for hospital.
That woman told you last night has got you worried, hasn't it?
Now, I don't think I take any stock in fortune telling. Maybe the woman found out something and was trying to tip me off. And that white-haired fellow that nearly ran me down, well, that started me thinking. Dawson, I think I'll get away for 2 or 3 days. Get a good rest.
That's a good idea. You've been working pretty hard.
Oh, yes. I'm going to run up to Hill Springs on the train tonight. I got my tickets already.
Great. It'll do you a lot of good.
Well, that's what I figured. Get away from this grind for a few days. Down the hat. Still down there. What peace. Right along. Right on time. I was just thinking what a marvelous improvement there has been in railroading in the last 15 years.
You're certainly right there. Improvements in safety, comfort, speed, service, about everything.
And food, too. Why, this line has excellent food.
I'm glad to hear you say that, sir. So you're going to Hill Springs?
Yep, getting away from the old grind for a few days rest.
Oh, you're lucky. Say, speaking of railroading, maybe you'd be interested in a little magazine they got up for our trains.
There's an article that tells what us railroad men, porters, engineers, conductors, brakemen, and all think of the railroading now as compared with the job as it used to be. If you'd like to look at it...
Well, yes, I would.
Well, I've got it right here. Page 18, I believe it is. Yeah, there's a picture in there of the engineer that spun this train.
Well, really?
Yes, he was interviewed by the fellow that wrote the article. You see, Jim's about ready for retirement. Next year, in fact. Jim Tittle.
Well,
Yes, Jim's known railroading like nobody else does. Knows every inch of the track on this line. 40 years of railroading and never has a wreck. Well, if he just gets through this year, he'll have a perfect record. Yeah, there's his picture.
fine-looking man.
Of course, that picture was taken quite a while ago when his hair was coal black. We call him Whitey now. His hair's white as snow. Great fella Jim is.
I've got to get off the train. Stop the train, conductor.
Well, what's the matter?
Stop the train. Let me off.
We're 20 miles from the next stop. Are you sick?
There's going to be a wreck. We're going to crack up. Stop the train. Stop the train. Stop.
Knowledge that the engineer had white hair turned Durham into a bit of hysterical fear as the words of the fortune teller come to his mind. Will her prophecy come true? The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
If you want the best result on applying Simonized to your car, first thoroughly clean the paint with Simonized Cleaner. It brings back the same glorious beauty your car had when brand new. Simonized Cleaner is now made in two forms, liquid and paste, because some motorists prefer the one and some the other. If you select the new liquid Simonized Cleaner, compare it with any other liquid you've ever used. It's faster and easier to use, does a better, more scientific job of cleaning, and the results last longer. It's less trouble to do a full job with Simonized Cleaner than do a halfway job of something else. After restoring the car's beauty with Simonized Cleaner, always apply Simonized to protect the finish and make the beauty last. Now, to resume our praise, here's the Hermit again.
One learns that the pioneer was a man with white hair. Durham became Thomas and ran to the vestibule of the speeding train. The conductor collapsed with him, shouting,
There's going to be a wreck. Stop the train! Stop the train!
There ain't going to be no wreck.
Let me off! Let me down!
You fool! You'll be stuck under the wheels and run off. Calm down and you'll get the passengers in a panic.
I'm George Thorne, president of the Merchants Bank. I own stock in this railroad. Stop this train or I'll have you fired.
You may run the bank, but I run this train. Are you going to sit down quietly and wait until we get to the next stop, or am I going to lock you in a drawing room?
You weren't there. I'm George Thorne. Your job would be with us.
All right, sir. That's fine. I'll take my chances on that. Are you going to be sensible, or do I call a porter?
I demand that you put me off this train at the earliest possible moment.
Gladly. That'll be as soon as we reach Gross Junction up the line away.
Well, hello, Dora. Didn't stay long.
No, Corson. I got to thinking about all the work I had to do, so I got off the train and came back. Sit down, Corson. I was just calling the chief of police.
Pardon?
No. Watson, who do you think I saw at the depot last night as I was getting on the train?
Who?
The guy with the hat. Watson, he is trading.
No.
And I swear I saw him across the sea a while ago.
Did you get any sleep last night?
A little. Why?
You look terrible.
He's a bit funky. It's George Brown. Big chief.
What?
Woman knows.
What woman?
That woman was spotted from the street night before last year.
Don't let us get your goat. I thought you didn't believe in that.
I don't believe in it. I tell you, the state auditor is coming in here Wednesday afternoon. Do you believe it? Are you believing in fortune tellers?
No.
She may be in some plot, too. Hello, Chief. This is the judge. Yes. Listen, what I called you about, I thought there was an ordinance in this town against fortune tellers. Well, then why isn't it enforced? Well, the heck it is. There's a woman that goes up and down Broadway stopping people on the sidewalks and telling their fortunes. Well, she did it to a friend of mine. Said a lot of insulting, embarrassing things, too. She's a nuisance. Ought to be locked up. Oh, she's tall, very dark. Her eye teeth are long and sharp, stick down over her lower lip. Well, when you round up somebody, give me a ring, and I'll be down with this friend and identify her. Okay. Thanks, Chief.
Who is this friend?
You'll have to help me identify her.
Oh, they find her. What then?
That woman knows something. Someone's after me. According to her, they were going to get me by midnight tomorrow night. A man with white hair.
Man, she was just poor because you wouldn't pay her to tell her fortune. Fortune tellers never tell you anything really bad unless they're fortunate.
Maybe. But how do you explain the fact that I have never seen so many white-haired men in my life as I have in the last 2 days? White-haired men whipping around corners in automobiles. White-haired men driving locomotives.
Well, that's why you got off the train.
Listen, he's gone 40 years without an accident. It was just right for one to happen to him. The law of averages. This is no laughing matter. My life is at stake. I can feel it. That fellow that follows me. I know why he wears his hat down over his head like that. I know.
Why?
He doesn't want me to see the color of his hair.
Oh, now, draw up.
You don't have to believe it. It isn't your life that's in danger. See this? The 36 automatic. You don't catch me without this from now on.
It makes your life feel any safer to carry a gun.
You're darn right it does. I'm not overlooking anything. You remember old man Guthrie?
The man who was with you for so many years.
Yes, had to let him go. Customers like to be waited on by young men. Never could find a thing after he left here.
Oh, what about it?
I happened to think about him this morning that Guthrie has white hair. So I got him a job clear over at the other side of town as a night watchman. I pay his salary myself. His old salary, just like before.
Why don't you start a benefit society for two-headed guys you think you double-cross?
Shut up, Carson. This is funny to you. It's yours. You haven't lived such an honest life that you can sit back and laugh.
Hold on, Dorman. I ain't laughing at it.
Well, you better not. Something's after me. Some foresight. I can feel it bearing down closer and closer like a season of fate.
Come on, take it easy.
That guy across the street's got something to do with it. Look at him standing there. I'm going to let him know that I'm on his game. I'm going down there and jerk off that hair. I'll see what's under that thing.
Wait.
Listen, you. Here's you I'm talking to. You've been calling me for days, haven't you? Answer me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come here. You didn't know it, but I've known you were right behind me all the time, everywhere I went. Take off that hat. I said take off that hat.
I happen to like it all.
You think I don't know what's under there, don't you? Well, I do know.
Okay, so you know. Now, will you beat it?
He's going to make me.
Look, brother, I don't want any trouble with you. I'm just standing here minding my own business. You come up.
I know what you got on your mind. You'll never do it, you hear?
Please. Hey, let go of that hat.
Prove I'm right. I'll prove it, you.
Give me that hat or I'll call a cop.
Oh, well, I'll show you you're right.
Well, what are you staring at?
Bald. Bald as a man.
Mitchell. Yes, Mr. Cousin.
Where's the boss?
Why, I don't know, sir. He didn't come in this morning. He isn't home? No, he's called his apartment a dozen times, and there's no answer. He's never done anything like this before. If he isn't coming down to the bank, he always lets us know.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday afternoon. You remember, he ran out the door, and you ran after him?
Yeah.
Well, he came back a few minutes later, and then went out. Not the last anybody's ever seen of him.
Mitchell, can you get away from the bank?
Well, I really didn't, sir. I really can't, sir. I mean,
Mr. Durham may be in trouble.
Maybe we'd better call the police.
No, hold on. They wouldn't help now. Mr. Durham has been overworked.
Yes, I know. He works harder than any of his employees.
He's got an idea that somebody is trying to harm him.
Well, I've noticed something bothering him lately.
Well, we better find him. Did he withdraw any money from the bank when he left yesterday?
No, Oh, he didn't.
Good.
Canterbury's still somewhere in town. Now, you come up with me. We'll make a round of his favorite horse from one end of town to the other.
Midnight. 5 minutes to live. Don't get me by 12, I'll be free. They can't hurt me then. What's that? I heard something. Nothing will happen. Locking myself in here all day to escape. Escape what? Nobody would dare harm me. I'm George Durham, the banker. But Durham had a drink. My first drink in 10. Come to kill me. I'm 12. Let him try to get in here. Let him break down the door with it. When I see his white head, I'll fill him full of holes. No use. He said he'd get me. No use. There's no else. Wait. When I think of this before, I'll keep him. Keep that white-haired murderer out there. That fortune-telling harpy. Come in and get me. But we're too late. Too late. Come in and get me. No. No. Are you there? Mr. Durham, what happened? Open the door. Get up the back through. Let's go. Come down, will you? That's it. Yeah. He shot himself so high. Too late. If we'd only gotten here earlier. This may not be the time to mention it, but have you noticed Mr. Durham's hair? During the past 2 or 3 days, it's turned completely white.
Turn on your light. Turn them on.
If you're really smart, you never drive a dull-looking car. It's so much wiser to Simonize. Millions of experienced motorists do it, and they know there's nothing that compares with Simonize and Simonize Cleaner. You can depend on them to keep your car beautiful for years. You should always insist on Simonize and Simonize Cleaner for your car. They're sold everywhere. At hardware, drug, grocery, and auto supply stores, filling stations, auto laundries, and garages. And the genuine cost no more. In fact, less in the long run than substitutes and so-called imitations. Now, more than ever before, your car should have the very best of care. You may have to drive it years longer than you ever expected. So, be wise. Simonize. And do it now.
In the Hermit, there's more stories for you. Listen in again next week for my hounds howling. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
Hermit Steve is a presentation of Simonize and the Simonize Cleaner. This is the Nation of the Stars.
WMPC, Beverly Hills, California. The time, 20 seconds before 10 p.m. Westfield Watch Time.
The Mummers in the Little Theater of the Air.
Oh, stories. Weird stories. And murders, too. The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out your lights. Turn them out. Have you heard the story without end? Eh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
This is a story of love that has no end, of the deep, dark shadows of sorrow, of dreams that span the bridge of time. It's my story and Lorraine's. I am David Runzel, just an ordinary guy with hopes like yours and dreams like yours. I was one in a foxhole with thousands of boys. And in the nighttime when the enemy was pouring all they had on us, I did what a lot of fellas did. I put my mind on other things, but not so my pal Jim Green.
You're giving us all we got tonight, Dave.
Yeah.
There's a funny feeling a guy gets out here, never knowing just what minute the end is going to come, and yet always so close you can damn near taste it.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing, though. It never seems to get you like it does me.
You know why, Jim?
Get some secret system?
Maybe.
Well, let another guy in on it.
You got a girl back home, Jim?
A girl. Man, I've got dozens.
I've got just one.
I figure there's more safety in numbers. You got just one. How do you know she'll be yours when you get back?
I know, Jim. There was never anyone for Lorraine but me. And there was never anyone for me but Lorraine.
You got more faith than I have, Dave. There's still a lot of fellas on the home front making hay while the sun shines. So they tell me.
I never worry about Lorraine. She's always with me. Always.
Christopher, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate all of this. Why do we have to be out here, our bodies targets for death?
Quiet, Jim. Think about something else.
You're a fool, Dave. You don't have any more chance than I have.
But I have. I've got faith. You know what, Jim? It always seems that Lorraine is right beside me. Sometimes walking in front of me, shielding me from enemy fire.
That's rot.
You don't have to believe me, but I know it's true. I can feel her presence tonight more than ever. I know she's here beside me.
You expect me to believe in such a thing? As if a person a million miles away could protect you in this foxhole. What's more, it's getting hotter around here. We're in for it tonight.
Faith, Jim. Faith.
I'm afraid, Dave.
Let Lorraine protect you as she does me.
Down, they've spotted us. We gotta move out of here.
Jim, don't be a fool.
It ain't safe here, I tell you. They're zeroed in on us.
Jim, come back!
Oh.
Jim! Oh, Jim, I told you to stay by me. Lorraine would have protected you. Jim! Oh, you may not believe my story any more than Jim, who lost his life that night. But I knew my darling Lorraine was constantly by my side. No matter how terrible the battle, she was protecting me. When I was in the front line, she was my shield and my protector. When we moved along the roadways and our planes above spotted us, I had no fear, for Lorraine was near me. Since childhood, we'd been pals living on nearby farms. Somehow, even as kids, we seemed to sense that there was a strong bond between us that no amount of kidding from the other kids could harm.
They're all laughing because you're walking home with me, Dave.
As if I care.
They'll bother you all day tomorrow in school.
Let them just try.
Dave,
Yeah?
are you planning to marry me when we grow up?
Well, I guess I am.
I'm planning to marry you, too.
Can't nobody bother us.
Only Pa. He says it's silly for a little girl to have a sweetheart. You are my sweetheart, aren't you, Dave?
Well, I guess so. You're the only one I like in all the world.
More than your uncle and aunt that you live with?
Sure, they ain't like real folks to me. You are.
I'll always belong to you, Dave. Always.
And that's the way it was, right up through the years. We always belonged together. Maybe it was because I didn't have any real folks. I was an orphan, and the folks that adopted me let me call them aunt and uncle. They were good to me. Uncle Henry planned to let me run the farm when I got through my course down at agricultural college. And someday, the farm would be mine. And Lorraine and I, we planned to be married just as soon as I finished my school course and began to run the farm. And then, along came the war, and I had to go. And the evening before I left, Lorraine and I walked to our favorite place for meeting, in the woods, just beyond the clearing of Uncle Henry's place. We had a favorite old log there where we could peer through the clearing and see the house and hills beyond. And a patch of sky to the west where the sun dipped down from sight and sent colored streamers out into the sky. And here, when night came, we could look up above the treetops and see the stars and watch the old moon come riding forth into a purple field. Our trysting place was like a seat in a cathedral. Everything good and clean in life was close to us there at our meeting place in the woods. It was here that we said goodbye.
You don't want me to come into town and go to the station, Dave?
Don't you think it's better to say goodbye here?
We'll never say goodbye, Dave. Never. No matter where you go. I'm always going to be with you.
Sure. I kind of feel like that, too.
And, Dave, when you come back, the very hour that you return to me, I'll know it. I won't come down to the station. I'll be waiting here in the woods, here on the old log. This is where you'll find me.
Oh, Lorraine.
Dave.
You'll be brave?
Yes.
I'm going now. Don't turn and look. I'm walking away, but I'm not really leaving at all. I'll be with you always. Oh, don't turn and look. Before you know it, I'll be back. I'll return and be sitting beside you, here on the log at our old trysting place. And so it was that all during the long days of war, I never felt that I was really away from Lorraine at all, or that she was absent from me. Why, there were times when it was as if I could reach out just a little and find her beside me. In fact, there were times that I could actually hear her voice. I recall the first time I heard it. It was a bad hour. The enemy was giving us everything they had from the sky. Fellas I knew and liked were dropping all around me. Their cries struck terror in my heart. And in the midst of all the hellfire and dying, the pain and the terror, just as clear as a bird call on a silent night, I heard Lorraine's voice for the first time.
Do not fear, my darling. I'm here, Dave. Here beside you.
It was so clear, that voice of hers, that I expected to look and see her standing near me. You can scoff if you like. You can shrug your shoulders and pass my whole story over lightly if you wish. But I know Lorraine was there beside me as the battle raged all around. And then it was over. The war was over. And finally the day came for leaving the battle-torn old world, getting on a ship and starting homeward. There was shouting and rejoicing. There was singing and laughter. There was hope about to be fulfilled. There was home just beyond the horizon. We were at sea. Then we were in the harbor. Then on shore. And then soon discharge. I'd made up my mind I'd return without a word to anyone. Yes, I'd fool Lorraine. She said she'd know the very hour that I'd be returning. I wouldn't have to tell her, she said.
The very hour that you return to me, I'll know it. I won't come down to the station. I'll be waiting here in the woods. Here on the old log. This is where you'll find me.
Yeah. We'd see how good she was. We'd test that second sight of hers, that intuition. All the while on the train that carried me towards home, I kept chuckling to myself. We'll see. Just see if she will be waiting on the old log when I come walking into the woods. My heart was pounding with the excitement of my returning, of the surprise in store for Lorraine. Oh, it seemed as though the long train trip would never end. But finally, we pulled into the station. There was a little bunch of town folks around the old depot. I didn't want to see anybody. I waited until the train was almost ready to leave, and then I jumped off on the opposite side. I took to the fields that led out to the road to where our farm stood. It was autumn. Already there'd been a frost, and the old maples in the woods were dressed in scarlet, brilliant red. Under my feet, the dry leaves made soft music. Only a little way further to go, and our log would be in sight. And then, there it was before me. I stopped, dead still. I couldn't move. For there she was. There was Lorraine, seated on the log just as she'd promised. The setting sun made her all golden. Her fair hair was touched with it, and sparks of light danced upon it. She was looking right at me. Now she was standing, her arms stretched out to me.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, you knew.
Yes, Dave.
You knew I was coming.
Yes, my darling.
Just as you said you would know.
Yes.
Oh, darling Lorraine, you've never been absent from me. Not for an instant.
No, Dave.
You followed me wherever I went.
Yes.
There were times when I actually heard your voice.
Of course.
What did you say to me? Do you remember what you said?
Yes.
Tell me.
I remember. I said, do not fear, my darling. I'm here, Dave. Here beside you.
Yes. That's what I heard you say.
We will never be separated, Dave. Never.
Of course we won't. Not now. I'm home safe and we'll never be parted again.
Never let anyone tell you differently. Never let them say that we are parted.
Oh, what do you mean? We're together. We can't be parted, not ever again.
Dave.
Oh, my darling. More beautiful than ever. But you're so cold. Night is coming. It's chilly here in the woods. I must get you home.
Try and catch me. Try and catch me, Dave.
Well, hey. You can't run away from me like this. Wait, I'll catch you. I'm a pretty fair runner these days. Don't you know I've been in training? Hey, you can't hide from me. Well, what do you know? You've pulled one on me. I can't see you anywhere. Lorraine, where are you? Say, you can't run out on me like this. I'll find you. Huh. Well, what do you know? Got out of my sight. Okay, honey, you win. If you can hear me, I'm going up to the house to clean up a bit. See Uncle Henry and Aunt Martha. But I'll be over to your house on the stroke of 7. Do you hear me? At 7. And tomorrow we get the license to be married. Lorraine, can you hear me? The license to be married.
Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, Henry. Henry, it's Dave. He's home.
Dave, my boy, you're home safe.
Oh, what a grand feeling to see you two.
Don't he look wonderful, Henry?
Taller than ever and filled out, too.
Oh, we're glad to have you back, David. Glad you made it safe and sound.
Oh, I tell you, there wasn't a chance of me not making it. You know something, Aunt Martha? All through the terrible business, I felt that Lorraine was beside me, protecting me from death.
Oh, David.
And the most wonderful part about it all, even though I never let any of you know I was coming home today, Lorraine had a feeling about it. She was waiting in the woods for me just now at our old log where we always used to meet.
What did you say, Dave?
Lorraine was waiting in the woods for me. I just left her. She sensed that I was coming home today, and just like we planned before I went away, she was waiting for me in the woods.
My boy.
Henry, you gotta.
Didn't you get our letters, Dave?
Well, sure, I got some, but Mail hasn't caught up with me now for a long time.
David. Oh, David.
What's wrong? What is it?
Well, David, it's like this.
She couldn't have met you in the woods, David. Lorraine couldn't have been in the woods just now.
But she was. I just saw her.
No, David, no.
Lorraine died, my boy. She passed away just a little while after you went overseas. We wrote you. We finally wrote you about her death.
Now David finds that the person close to his heart, who he has just met at the old trysting place in the woods, is of this world no more. She's a dream and a vision that is ended in death. What will happen to David's life now? The hermit will tell you before the night is done.
Now the hermit again.
And now David Runsell goes on relating the story of his life to the hermit. Listen.
You ask, what happens to my life now? You think that I believe that death has separated Lorraine and me? Never. As we reckon time on this earth, my Lorraine was asleep in death at the time she appeared to me on the battlefield. She was not of this world when, in returning home, I met her in the woods at our old and destined meeting place. Uncle Henry and Aunt Martha have taken a place in town. They've left me the farm as they promised, and I'm working it. I've been here 3 months now. Last evening, Aunt Martha came out to see me.
I brought you a pie and some cookies, David.
Thanks, Aunt Martha.
Oh, your Uncle Henry and I worry about you, my boy.
Oh, you must not do that.
But we can't have you here all alone.
I'm not alone.
Davy, you need somebody to keep house for you. You should find a nice girl, court her, and marry her.
Aunt Martha, never.
Oh, it ain't right. It's a sinful, terrible thing, you thinking that a dead girl is beside you all the time.
Oh, stop, Aunt Martha. You can't talk this way to me.
I got it, David. The living can't bow down to the dead.
Lorraine is not dead.
I saw her lowered into her grave.
You must say no more. It's the way I want it. There's no one in all the world, here on this earth or after, that I want but Lorraine.
Oh, David, it's the war. It's touched your mind.
No, Aunt Martha. There's no use trying to explain. There's a bond between Lorraine and me that is stronger than life, deeper than earth, and beyond all time and reckoning. Sometimes I wonder. I puzzle over the why of it all. Why am I left on earth alone? Why, if Lorraine had to pass beyond, I could not have met her there. But such was not the way it was planned. And I'm not alone. Often as night gathers, when the stars light the sky, when the wind is soft and blows a fragrance in the windows, I hear the door open softly. Lorraine?
Yes, David. I am here.
I can feel your presence, but I cannot see you.
I cannot always return to your sight, but I am ever present.
Yes, I know.
I will always be near you.
Oh, why can't I, too, die that we may be together?
That I cannot answer. There will be an hour, a time for meeting.
You will never appear to me again like you did in the woods when I came home?
No, my darling. Not until the final hour.
Until my death, you mean?
We do not call it death. We who love, for love is stronger than death, my darling. Love is of the spirit, and the spirit never dies.
And so it is I know. The love I bear for Lorraine and the love she bears for me knows no boundary, nor no ending. Do you scoff? Do you shake your head in disbelief? Do you believe, as does Aunt Martha, that my mind is addled by the horrors of war? Do you believe it untrue that my Lorraine, because of death, hath left me? What matter what you say or what you think? I tell you she is with me always, during the soft early hours of dawn, when the sun rides the summit, when dusk falls and the shadows lengthen to bring the night, when the wind sings, when the pines mourn, she is near me. This is my story of love that never ends.
This is the story of David Rudsell, a boy who believes in a love stronger than life or death. This is the story he told me, a story without end. Turn on your lights. Turn them on. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
All characters, places, and occurrences mentioned in the Hermit's Cave are fictitious, and similarity to persons, places, and occurrences is purely accidental.
The parched sands of the desert, near the ghost town of Lipay, Arizona, a party of 3 men and a lone woman are groping their way through the blistering heat. All around them are bare, rocky hills, and nothing else as far as the eye can see.
You know, Jim, once I saw a man dying in the desert. His head was swollen like a balloon, and his face was kind of blue. And I knew the desert would be hot in the middle of summer, but I didn't think it would be as bad as all this. Give us a drink of water, Jeff. Not on your life. We're going to need the precious little we've got before we're through. Look at Betty. She's almost gone in.
I'm all right.
The girl, Betty. We got her dropped up in case to get off our trail. It wouldn't have to. Yeah, me or lost right now. Shut up with that kind of talk, Pete. You're acting just like an old woman.
Maybe Pete's right, Jeff. You know that we...
So you're starting in with them, are you?
But you have to listen to reason.
Oh, well, I'll listen to reason. But it's a little too late for that. If we hadn't done so much listening to you, we wouldn't be out here looking for a phantom mine that probably doesn't even exist. That's some wild story your grandfather told you. Yeah, I'll listen to reason, okay?
I just know there's a mine up there, and a rich one. I know it.
Well, we're not out here now, and I'm not going to give up looking for the Black Crow mine until I've crawled over into this desert. Yeah, look at our guide, way up ahead there. Don't tell me he knows where he's going.
He's been zigzagging and stumbling for the last...
An old man, remember. But he knows this desert. Practically lived on it all his life, they told us.
Well, why did he wander off like that? Why didn't he stay close by? Well, maybe we shouldn't have kept on after the burro broke its leg.
Well, I heard him muttering to himself and sort of cackling. What's a habit? He's been alone most of his life, I reckon. Look, you two. Save your breath, keep your mouth shut, and you won't get the thing. Okay, but it seems to me that we're going around in circles. If we find that mine of Betty's granddad's, we'll be going in the buck circle. Now, come on, let's move faster. Maybe we're lagging behind the guard instead of him running off from us. I can't stand this much longer. The heat.
Jeff, can't we stop in there?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, there's our guy. Over yonder someplace. Hey, look. On the path. Footprints. 2 or 3 sets of them. Why, well, there are footprints. We've been going in circles. Why, that loony guy there, I'll get him. Fargo! Hey, Fargo! Where are you? Hello, I never did see that fellow. He had a wild gleam in his eye.
Yeah, I noticed it, but I put it down to flesh of gold dust. A lot of folks get that gleam.
Here he comes. Behind that big rock.
Oh, Jeff, couldn't you have found somebody who would...
This is the only one in these parts who knows the country. Fargo! Come here!
Mouth hanging open.
Got him.
How are you folks doing?
Listen, Fargo. I don't know what your game is, but you're not playing square with it. We paid you to show us where the Black Crow mine is. Now you're leading us around in circles.
I done what I said.
Oh, what do you mean?
This is it.
The mine. Where's the mine?
Up there someplace.
What?
Did you hear what he said, Jeff? He doesn't know any more about that mine than we do.
Are you crazy, old Pete? Let me handle this. Look, Fargo, I gave you $100 to take us to the Black Crow. Are you going to take us there, or will...
I said I'd show you where it is. Hey, it's up there.
Why, you dirty cheat. Just let me get my hands on you.
Do we have a gun?
Oh, he hasn't got a gun. I'll give you the piece. Now, here, Fargo. It's $50 more. Now will you take us the rest of the way?
All the money he got can't make me budge another step.
But why?
There's something awful terrible about the Black Crow.
Did you hear that, Jeff?
What about the Black Crow? Fargo, what's terrible about it? Here's $25 just to tell us about this thing.
No, keep your money. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You come back here. Stop him. We never could find our way back to Felipe. Fargo! Let's go get him. Fargo! Steady. Stay here. You're running.
Poor old man. Mine's a gone.
Unless we can catch him, we'll be gone. All right, stumble.
Don't you hurt me. Don't you go hurting me.
We aren't going to hurt you. You shouldn't run. We're a long way from water. Come on now, Fargo. Let's get this over with.
I'll get your hands off.
Look out, he's got a knife.
Fargo, put that up. Grab his arm, Pete. Get that knife away from him. He's like a wildcat. Drop it, Fargo. You'll cut yourself, we're sure. Drop that knife. Let go of it. Hang on to that hand of his feet. Quit trying. He's breaking loose. Hold him down. That's it, Pete. Hold him.
He's been dead.
The knife. Police fella got him right in the chest.
Something. Do something.
He's dead. I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident, that's all I know. Devil. Maybe it's better this way.
What do we do? How are we going to find a way out of this desert?
Never mind that now. I've got to give the old man a decent burial. Can't leave him out here for the buzzards. trouble looking for the mine now. Let's turn back towards Felipe while there's still a chance of tracking our own footprint.
I got a hunch we're pretty near the mine. Chances are we'll never get this close to it again.
Only we are close to it. I can't help thinking about Crow's truck.
You can't think about that now, Pete. It wasn't your fault.
Well, if we turn back after that burro broke its leg, how are we going to carry any gold even if we do find it?
Our job is to mark the mine, find out if it's got gold in it, and then come back with plenty of equipment.
Didn't you find out any more in Felipe about this mine as you got from old Sardo?
Not much.
I didn't know anything more than what Grandpa told me when I was a little girl.
How come they call it the Black Crow?
Well, from what I gathered, about 25 years ago, there was a prospector in Felipe called Jim Brannon. Well, one day he came into town with chunks of the richest gold I ever seen in his part. I asked him where he found it. He wouldn't tell. But he did tell how he found it. Yeah, go on. Well, he said he was walking out on the desert when a big black crow flew over his head and motioned him to follow him.
Well, it sounds like a fairy story to me.
Brannon said he followed the crow, and they finally came to this very rich mine. Brannon had a very bad reputation for being a liar, and nobody believed him.
Oh, did he bring back any more gold?
No. The next time he went to the mine, he never came back.
Never came back?
No. And a lot more people who went looking for the Black Crow never came back. You knew all that, but you let me bring Betty out here. She was determined to go. Besides, I thought a lot of that story might just be talk.
Well, maybe they'll keep a weather eye out for a crow.
Hey, look down on the path. What?
What's it? Oh, Tin Can.
Yeah, way out here in the desert. Been there for years. Practically rusted to pieces. Come on. Hey, look what's in it. Gold ore. Go on.
Oh.
Let me have a look. God, it is. Gold.
What do you suppose it?
It's the richest ore I've ever seen.
Pour some of it in my hand, Jeff. Let me hold some of it.
Something made me take that can. If I hadn't, we'd never have found
The mine must be nearby then. Your hunch was right, Jim.
Wait. There's a scrap of paper in the bottom of the can, all brown and dry.
It must be an old claim or something.
Let's take a look. Writing's almost faded clear away. Can't make out some of the words, but it says, "Dear partner, if you looking at coal, find this, you are, well, lucky." I guess it is, I don't know. Go back, this is words. This is practically impossible.
Let me try. This big rock, no. Well, that's all I can make out.
That must be the big rock you left right over there. Yeah. And that's where the mine is, or I missed my guess. Come on, talk about luck. Something's funny about this. Maybe we aren't near the mine at all.
What do you mean? Didn't the note say that?
Yeah, but look at this handful of soil I just picked up. There isn't anything like that ore was back in the tin can. It's highly different.
Well, we know we look behind that rock. But the note said to go back if the mine wasn't this. And then the old writing faded out. I wonder...
Here's the rock. Hey, look at that crow.
Look over there.
Human skeleton.
Yes, it's cold.
Look at those skulls. More than a dozen.
I can't stand it.
That's got to be like pumpkins at the grocery. They didn't die a natural death. Somebody killed them and...
Just get out of there.
Yeah, come on.
Those bones. They were picked clean of flesh. Those people. They were easy.
Oh, stop talking like that. Bad enough of everything that could have happened. Let's get back to Philly's
There's
head.
a lot of gold up around here someplace waiting for someone.
No, gold doesn't seem very important to me right now.
Over yonder where those red hills are rising out of the sand. I guess that's where the gold ore came from. Let's make for that direction. Yes, look. Looks like running across that drive. No. They're picking up a lot of dust. Yeah. I'll bring it into focus with the two of them. Two officers. Oh, the coyotes. One of them is a coyote, but the other. Good Lord.
What is it?
Can't be. It's not out here. What is it? Give me the glass. Don't bother me. Tell me whatever it is. It's like an ace. A giant ace. A gorilla. Running on all fours after the coyote. Now he's roared up and
He's running upright like a man. Standing alone with the most amazing easy. I practically caught up with the coyote. He's got him. Grabbed him in his paws. A happy and ape out there in the desert after all. Look at this one twist of his paws. I'll take a look at that. Here.
Yes, what is it?
I don't know. There it is. Good God. Jesse, he's tearing the coyote to pieces. Tearing it apart like it was made out of paper. Oh,
Hey, what is it?
he's lapping his blood.
Sour got me. And the man called that note. Now we know how those bones were stacked neatly back there on the sand.
Now that we know the truth, what are we going to do?
Oh, Jeff, that's so bad. Please. We haven't got a chance to find that mine. Neither than enemy.
I'm going on. We've got a gun and a few supplies. If we're careful, nothing will happen. Besides, it might be months before we come back, and besides, someone else might beat us to it. That chance of that. I'll go alone if necessary. Well, I'm with you, Jeff. Ready?
Oh, we will.
The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
Here are 3 good rules to follow in maintaining the finish in your car. First, clean it thoroughly. Second, apply Simonize. Third, keep your car clean. Step number 1 means cleaning with Simonize cleaner, the only thing made especially to prepare the surface for Simonize. And now Simonize cleaner comes in both paste and with liquid form. Choose the one you prefer. The liquid Simonize cleaner is a new development, vastly better than any liquid that you've ever seen. Second, after cleaning with Simonize cleaner, apply Simonize for protection. A single application lasts a long time, but many motorists find it pays to apply Simonize frequently because this gives extra protection, helps build up more and more beauty. Now for rule number 3, keeping your car clean. It's easy after you've Simonized. Washing is seldom necessary. Dust and dirt wipe right off with a damp cloth without scratching, and the finish comes up bright as ever. Start now using the world-renowned Simonized way to save automobile finishes and maintain beauty. And now back again to Hermit's Cave.
On through the desert go Jeff, Pete, and Betty, glancing fearfully from time to time over their shoulders. Listen.
Yes, this is the sweetest trap I've ever seen in my life. Just look at those bare, rocky hills around it.
Well, it's kind of pretty if you can keep your mind off that horrible creature we saw back there.
We haven't got much more to go. A quick look around and we'll head back. That is, unless we can find the mine. Okay, what do we do? Pete, you take the left wall of the canyon and go towards that saddle. Okay. Betty, you and I will do the same on the right side. We'll meet right over in there.
Oh, Jeff, don't you think we ought to stay together?
No. We'll never be far apart, just a few rocks and a keep between us. We can roll each other. Besides, this will save a lot of time. We can't hold out much longer, you know.
All right, you think so, but...
Okay, will you, Pete? Yeah, sure, fine. Let's get going, then. Now, don't forget, Pete. Keep talking to us. Yeah, sure.
And be careful.
I heard you. Come on, Betty. You follow me.
I wish we'd stay together, Jeff. I'm afraid.
As long as I have my rifle here, nothing is going to happen to us.
But sometimes Pete gets awfully reckless.
Forget about Pete and keep your eyes open. I hate this late after being quiet. It's just on my nerves. What is it, Pete? What is it? I found him. Don't move.
Find their gun.
Pete! Stay where you are! Keep shouting so we can find you! Over here! Under this ledge of rock! Can you see it? Yes! Keep shouting! Bushes are thick in here! Come on, Eddie.
You suppose you found the mine?
Place of gold anyway. It's about time we were having some luck.
Look! Huh? Up on that ledge.
The mark.
His footfalls. I knew it.
Oh, it's horrible. He must be right over Pete. He's crouching.
Look out!
Keep yelling, Betty. Try to attract the monster's attention. I'll pop him up before he can come.
He's the monster! He's not about him! Oh, where's the one kid?
Too late. He's gone. Can you see them?
Oh, before it shows me.
Stay behind me. There's no answer. The monster may have knocked Pete out and is laying in wait for us.
No. There's a clearing right under the ledge. There's no sign of either of them.
There's Pete's hand. He must have been standing right here.
There's blood. Oh, Jim.
Pick Pete up and carried him off.
Oh, we should have turned
Can't
back.
talk about that now. We've got to find which way they went.
There's the gold spilling out of that old rotten sack.
Yeah, probably some other poor devil got his while lugging us in the mine.
There, Pat, look.
Still alive. Come on, we've got to save him. I'm not going over these rocks. There's blood on the rock. Probably just a slight wound. Makes it possible for us to trail it.
Let's go next human. Except for those wolfish teeth in that hideous face. I was probably doing a pretty very good of that time.
Things like that. They must be just ahead. Hurled against the sheer wall.
The cave up there.
Monster's lair. Taking Pete in there.
He's choking me out of my mind. If only he were a bear or a wolf or something natural. Oh, what could it be? What could it be?
I don't know.
I remember a story Grandpa told me when I was a little girl. A story about a weird, misshapen car returned to the wife of a rancher. He took her out into the desert and left her to die. The story goes that it didn't die. It was supposed to have been 2 years later. And nobody believed the yarn really.
Here we are. Betty, you'd better stay out here.
No. I don't want to come with you. I'm so afraid to stay alone.
All right. Let's go. You've got the flashlight?
Yeah.
You hold the light in front of me, and I'll walk ahead with a gun.
This is enormous cave.
Yeah, cold.
Yes, I get a terrible feeling. This cave is like a stench of some foul-headed beast.
Wait. I thought I heard something.
It's scared me.
Somewhere back into the cave.
I must have stayed ahead.
Yes, Pete's still alive. Go easy.
Oh,
What's the matter?
I slipped. Oh, the cave is slippery. Where are you?
I can't see you.
I'm right here.
The light. Where's the light?
Where can I fell?
Oh, well,
Sure. Here's why I slipped. That's the blood. That's blood.
I have to follow those horrible sounds. Come on. Hold on to my hand. Hope there are no pits to fall into.
Up there ahead. There's a light.
Yeah. I can make out the walls of the cabin.
Where did I come from?
Probably forward through.
That water. That's too sweet. First thing I'm going to do.
Drink some blood. Go right ahead.
And that's what like it there. He's up here, up there.
Hang on, Pete. He'll save you. Ugly devil. Breaking every bone in his body. Killing him. Stop it. Stop it, you will. Maybe I can pick up the mark without getting Pete.
Jesus. It makes me down.
Hold still and I'll run a bullet through you.
You can't even walk down on it.
Run, Betty. Run. He's falling it out of life. Betty. Where are you? I can't see you.
Both legs are broken. I can't move.
Yeah, I guess so. Something knocked the gun on my hand. A rock, I guess.
It's about 10 feet ahead of you.
Do you see that black devil?
Up above a ledge. He's watching you.
Get that gun.
Don't move. It's going to
Oh, got a trap. If I move forward, he'll jump down on me like a good old Pete. God, what are the bones to think?
He had dripping from his nose.
Just got to get that gun.
I just see my house of a red porcelain again. You're going to have a feast tonight, aren't you?
Stop it.
You can't do it. You got you. You got it. You found out in his room.
Shut up. Figure out. That's the only. Betty, did it hit you? Be quick. In a moment, he'll be down here.
Save yourself from my face. Don't take me away from me.
You know I won't leave you.
Never get this rock off me. And when it's done.
I got it. Betty, the monster won't charge you. He knows you can't get away. But we'll make him charge you. Then I'll have a chance to get the gun.
It won't work. He's how fast he was.
Just have it. I'll slide it over the ground to you. Do you think you can throw it over that high, pinned down like you are?
Only with one blow.
I'll only hope. Then I can try that rock. Even if you don't hit him, he may jump at you. Here. You got it?
Yeah.
Did you throw it?
All this time, I can't get much free now.
Do the best you can.
I think I have one credit.
What I say?
All right. I'll do.
You hit him. He jumped. Good work. Thank God. There you are. Are you all right? Shut your eyes. Don't look at him. See if I can shove this rock away. Oh, that vicious thing. He's not exactly a wild animal. Oh, I swear he might be. God, I've been through everyone.
In closing, let me offer a word of advice. Always say no to substitutes for Simonize and Simonize Cleaner. The fact is, there's nothing like genuine Simonize and Simonize Cleaner or anything that even compares with them for making and keeping cars beautiful. Once you see what they can do for your car, you'll agree it's a waste of time and money to bother with anything else. You can buy genuine Simonize and Simonize Cleaner everywhere at hardware, drug, grocery, paint, and auto supply stores, filling stations, auto laundries, and garages. Be wise. With conditions as they are, you can't afford anything but the best for your car. And in the cost of Simonize and Simonize Cleaner, the best doesn't cost you any more. So help stop waste, be wise, and Simonize.
The Hermit has more stories for you. Listen in again next week for my hounds howling. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.